All right, welcome to Smokey's UK Rap Files. I'm your boy Journalist, and on this one, we are here to wrap up the entire rest of Little Simz Sometimes I Might Be Introvert album. I said I was going to listen to the rest of it in its entirety, so just to make it more simple, we're going to see what we can get away with YouTube copywriting that, and then yeah, we'll knock this album out because I know you guys have been waiting for me to get through this, and I think moving forward I'm gonna just end up doing the whole entire albums. If I can't get them out on YouTube, then they will be on Patreon, and yeah, you guys can also join the Patreon if you'd like to support the channel, because I won't be able to monetize these videos at all. So that said, hit that like, subscribe. Let's get into this one and see what the rest of the good ass album we've been listening to sounds like. And these aren't samples. Like they were used to like a sample, but these are all sounds that they either recorded themselves or generated themselves out of, like, setting them up themselves. Like, this is not a sample because this just sounds like a dreamscape of a sample in the beginning. Yeah, it's like Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. That's what this feels like.
Take your time. Inhale, exhale, breathe. Do you want 15 years or 15 minutes? Do not tire
Bars.
yourself out. 1 foot out of line and you'll be ridiculed.
I'm trying to live up to the expectations, putting everything I can into what I create. I'm trying to be the best version of myself. I'm trying to be the greatest version of myself.
Talk
I know
that
I've got
shit.
a lot to learn and I can be stuck in my ways, yes. But honestly, more time I feel like I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place.
But understand, you're human. Be proud. Your light will shine in the darkest hour. Pressure makes diamonds. Do not fold. They won't silence you, but they'll try to.
Is that person another person, or that's just Simz putting on an accent being funny?
So follow your heart. It'll guide you.
Yeah, this fucking reminds me of when Willy Wonka's broken through the fucking top of the fucking factory and cuz it's just floating about. That's what this sound like. Okay. I like that little bass drum at the end.
Niggas wanna put me in a box. Niggas think they're coming from a sport. I could buy your life with no excuses if I had a penny for all the rappers that I influence. I know what I bring, though I ain't stupid. You should try that shit on someone that isn't being the truest. Figured I'd just leave you niggas to it, but watch how you step. Promise you don't wanna see me lose it. Niggas know I got the shit on lock. Niggas think they're coming from a sport.
This is like if Pharrell, the Beastie Boys, and Rick Rubin all had a musical baby, and that is like for the rhymes and the production and the pacing of this record, it feels like some Neptune style production, almost, not completely. And then like, what is that? I call it like a telephone effect, but just like kind of how her voice is affected, and it's not like super bright and mixed like radio vocals. It kind of has like that grungy kind of feeling to it, like how Beastie Boys likes to do some of their vocals, and then just the artsy vibe of like the mix and like how the song flows is just kind of like some original like Def Jam, Rick Rubin style stuff. So I'm just like, oh, this is good so far.
Influential as fuck, I shouldn't keep my skin. All the sink in my pen is what led me to win. Do my thing then I dust, I don't linger for fun. Oh, you wish you could come, wanna be my plus one. Give a fuck about your style or the latest of trends. If you knew what it took just to get out the ends. Wanna stay where I stay, know you owe me some rent. Still running with ease, marathon not sprint, nigga. You could tell I'm really going at it. They know when I drop it's problematic. Keep it on the move, I'm never static. I'll go in the booth and show you magic. Got a hard drive full of classics. I keep that shit locked up in the attic. If I bring them out, it's a wrap though. I'm not sure if these niggas can hack it.
This is one of those, it would be fucking amazing to see her live. Fuck. Especially like, don't let you know the words to this song and this shit come on while you in the crowd. It's, let's say it's like 3:40, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's not too hot. It's a nice day. You got a couple of bevies in you. You're smoking a joint. This shit comes on. You in the crowd like, the fuck? Yeah, it's got a really good groove to it.
Still running with ease, marathon not sprint.
Reload, Jesus. Oh, bring the Dipset fan in. Oh my God, who's doing these samples, blood? Where the fuck is Just Blaze when you need him? I'm sorry, we're gonna be here for a second. Jesus Christ, where's the Ye Soul sample beat when you need it? Oh, I'm sorry. It's that good. And it's just the sample. I have no idea how she's gonna approach this or what the drums even sound like. But the sample itself, I know this is premium. This is what I would like to call audio dope. It's already got you doing something and you just heard a little bit of it.
Why the desperate need for an applause? I'll wait. Is she the goal here? Well, it's safe to assume everybody panic when I step in the room, and I can feel that shit a mile off. Niggas is rapping about pieces. People are really dying, is that what's needed? I can't save your soul, you need Jesus. Tell me please, why the desperate need to be remembered? Everybody knowing what you've done, how far you've come. I'm guilty, it's a little self-centered. People change when it's about personal gain. I stay in my lane cause I'm not done with these checks. Give me what I deserve and do not speak on the rest. Don't know what has occurred and do not aimlessly guess. It's a gift and a curse to be this pretty and blessed.
Ooh, talk that shit, girl. What? What has happened here, blood? Oh, the shit was too fire. My Chrome couldn't handle it, but the file's still going, so we're still good, blood. Just restore that ting. Restore the ting. Run the rhythm. shit's so good, I don't give a fuck. We gonna hear it again. Let's go.
Why the desperate need for an applause? I'll wait. Is she the go here? Well, it's safe to assume everybody panic when I step in the room, and I can throw that shit a mile off. Niggas is rapping about pieces. People are really dying, is that what's needed? I can't save your soul, you need Jesus. Tell me please, why the desperate need to be remembered? Everybody knowing what you've done, how far you've come. I'm guilty, it's a little self-centered. People change when it's about personal gain. I stay in my lane cause I'm not done with these checks. Give me what I deserve and do not speak on the rest. Don't know what has occurred and do not aimlessly guess. It's a gift and a curse to be this pretty and blessed.
Hey, talk that shit.
So blessed. Used to plug that 20-pound mic into the back of the mat, just so you can hear my voice. Always knew this was my calling, but I'm here by choice, and things change. Shit been dark for a minute time. Delirious, it's hard to function on this winter's time. Mouths to feed, my nigga. Scripts to read, my nigga. Double life living overseas, my nigga. Shit, left home for it. Jasmine just had a daughter, man, she's so gorgeous. Told me life is giving life and I'm so for it. Maybe one day nothing's more important than families where the love stays. Dealing with society's pressures is one thing, let alone all of the problems that funds bring, but no stress. Understand it comes with the process. I follow my intuition cause it knows best. I'm so used to getting it on my own, yes. I know my people wanna see me win. I'll never let you down. Standing ovation for the one who's wearing the crown. I got royalty in my blood, I was born great. Don't allow anyone to undermine your fate. You've awakened the fearless. High beams and lucid dreams. But don't be so obsessed with me, you think you know what's best for me. Take my energy, come to find there's nothing left of me. Went from being small town to becoming my own entity. Went from being broke as fuck and trying to find identity to buying and finding things and isolating memories. What is it I'm meant to be? I think I need a standing ovation. Over 10 years and it.
See, this is where I'm just like, sexism plays a real part in rap. Because if this was a man's song, you know how many niggas would be telling me about this song? The fact that I had to put this album on to find out about this, and I know you guys have probably told me about this song as Lil Simz fans, but like if this had been like a Jay-Z record, if this had been a Kendrick song, if this had been your up-and-coming rapper rapping this type of subject matter, it just shelling a beat like this and it being so prolifically produced in the way it sounds, niggas would be going crazy. It'd be like a Jay Electronic moment when he wrote that Exhibit A and B. When that shit came out, niggas was like, oh my God, have you heard this? How come we don't get the same response? Because I'm like, as I listened to her, I'm like, these are the type of rhymes that, not that I seek them only from men, but like this is the type of rhyming I seek from just an individual. I don't care what your gender is or your sex, whatever it may be. If you shelling at this level and you talking about some real shit, I'm there. So the fact that we do not give or afford that same cachet to women that rhyme at this level, like a Rhapsody and a Jean Grey or other prolific female rappers, like what's her name, Tierra Whack. Like, it's just stupid. It's really stupid because we do ourselves a disservice of just missing out on quality content that can help sharpen your own musical sword when you go to write. Or at least that's how I feel. Because when I hear shit like this, I be like, oh, I need to stop dicking around. There's people out there making some very, very like poignant music that has weight to it. Like, you need to do better. Versus next man probably doesn't do no research, doesn't listen to nobody, acts like he's got all the answers. I'm just like, that's crazy, cuz like there's men and women out here that'll smoke your ass.
Game, I'm impatient. God has always told me to be myself. Let go and free yourself. Tell the truth and shame Satan. Now I gotta pave the way for the next generation that's coming up under me, and I love to see it. Thought I was bluffing, didn't see it coming. Hold up, think this is cold, you ain't seen nothing. The glow up, all they discussing, but I won't let it distract me. Load the pen up, cock it back and get to busting. Standing up to who I made the scene lie down. Get it high, live it how it bees right now. I got another 20 in the shit I'm cemented. Take over businesses, tell the kids start investing. We build the pyramids, can't you see what we are blessed with? From the hieroglyphics to the hood lyricists, the priests, the imams, the good books you live with.
From the hieroglyphics to the hood lyricists. Come on. Come on. That's a bar.
What we are blessed with, from the hieroglyphics to the hood lyricists, the priests, the imams, the good books you live with, the Rumi quotes, the elder sisters, the tribal mantras, the jazz players, holistic doctors, spiritual teachers, doers and the doulas, the protectors and the rulers, the kids of the future.
Yo, you gotta be in your bag to catch the doula bar. Like, yo, she's showing her ass on this record. She cutting up.
Spiritual teachers, doers and the doulas, the protectors and the rulers, the kids of the future, the immortal soldiers and the fearless protesters, the motivational speakers and the honest black leaders, the divine healers, the everyday low-paid believers, the overachievers in the shadow of the gatekeepers, came down to teach us.
Come on. Come on.
All these trophies in the crib, but I'm sitting nice.
Come on. Hey, standing ovation. I don't even know which one's gonna be my favorite at this point, but standing ovation is up there. That shit is cold. Let's see what we got next, blood.
Would you take me as I am, overlook all my mistakes, don't correct me when I'm wrong, humble me, put me in my place? Would you be the one I come to when I'm needing an escape? Still be my biggest fan if I cancelled all my dates? I got shit I haven't dealt with, would you help me through my pain? If it's any reassurance, just know I will do the same. Looking at you, I know that God took his time. Hope I'm seeing the real you, not a disguise. No, I like my time alone, but...
See, this is, at least to me, from first 51 seconds of this song, what she is rhyming about is a level of true intimacy that as a man, I just be like, fuck, man. I wish I had that shit, because I feel a yearning for that type of shit. And I'm just like, when I hear these type of records, I'm just like, fuck. I done fumbled the pack a couple times because I didn't had these type of situations. And with my current shit, I'm just like, it's not happening, blood. So when I hear this, I'm just like, damn. At least as a man, when I hear a bird making music and she says the shit she's saying, I'm just like, fuck, this motherfucker's speaking to my soul right now. Like, God damn it. Or just I'm seeing the real you, not a disguise. Like, to get to that level of comfort and openness with your partner, the fuck everything else, where you could show them your real self and not we'll say the face that we show to the world or the one that we show to ourselves to try and be, different versions of ourselves that we want ourselves to be, and somebody can see you for who you truly are. This is where I'm like, intimacy reaches so much further past just sex or anything like that, that I'm just like, this is just from what I've heard right now, I'm just like, this is real intimacy. Like, God damn it. And it's not even like a sex song, but it's for sure one of those like connection and bond songs for sure.
Cancelled all my dates. I got shit I haven't dealt with, would you help me through my pain? If it's any reassurance, just know I will do the same. Looking at you, I know that God took his time. Hope I'm seeing the real you, not a disguise. Know I like my time alone, but still don't wanna be lonely. Whisper in my ear and tell me you won't leave. Time flies, can't tell you how much we spent, cause I'm present in this moment, hope this feeling never ends.
Wake up. Dream I'll never be alone. You saved my life. I'm hoping that I'll never wake up. Something so special we can let it go. With you I'll never be alone. I'm hoping that I'll never wake up.
Never thought you'd be so special in my life. This is love built over time, this weren't love at first sight. When planning for my future, I've been keeping you in mind. If we ever grow apart, hope our stars will realign. You know where you come from, you ain't forgotten. It's an honor to witness and watch you blossom. You want words of affirmation and I got them for you. No situation is perfect, but giving up without trying is what we're not gonna do. I'm speaking your love language, reading body language. Our connection requires a deeper understanding. Communication isn't always verbal, but energy transferred is universal. They talk about, we put it into practice. Center each other, making sure nothing here can knock us off our axis. That's real companionship. You as
See, this is for sure like. This is why Common, Andre 3000, and Jay Electronica all got their hair fucked up. These are for sure that Erykah Badu box vibes right here. This is for sure those type of vibes. Like, I don't know what her ex-boyfriend, her situation is, none of that shit. But I know Buddy's head is fucked if he's not with this bird. Because if she's talking like this, oh my God. You're not finding this shit everywhere, my boy. I'm trying to tell you.
each other, making sure nothing here can knock us off our axis. That's real companionship. You as sweet as molasses. Intelligence that's matched with beauty in all its facets. Here to see us going forwards and never backwards. Anyone that's in our presence sees the clear attraction. Past situations didn't work and someone done the hard graft just for you to reap the benefits, but that's what happens. My God, been looking divine lately, hydrated, melanated. Don't like the fuss, but this deserves to be celebrated. There's a certain flex that comes with feeling exhilarated. Ain't it just the best owning it, knowing
Hoping
you've
that
elevated?
I never wake up. Passing this dream, I'll never be alone. You saved my life. I'm hoping that I never wake up. Something so special, we can let it go. With you, I'll never be alone. I'm hoping that I never wake up. Passing this dream, I'll never be alone. You saved my life. I'm hoping that I never wake up. Something so special, we can let it go. With you, I'll never be alone. I'm hoping that I never wake up.
See, now, I don't know if Simz is doing any intimate small performances, but if she would do a performance in a small room of like 75, 125 people, and it's like a sit-down venue, and it's almost like a big band style performance from like back in the 40s and 50s, this song would be such a great song for that type of set. It's such an intimate song, and it just really sets a particular vibe. Like, this is a open love letter to somebody on an emotional level that most people can't even articulate in conversation. So to be able to do it in a song and then to make it so relatable, it's like, God damn it. God damn it. Got you, like, this type of song, if you're not like okay with your ex, you for sure looking at your phone like, this motherfucker about to make me send some messages. I ain't even been drunk. I'm not even drinking. About to have me out here drunk dialing and shit. Like, this is a really good song. This is, I don't know if anybody watches any of the Korea stuff that I'm doing, but if you do, and there's a Blackpink song I just did where they was talking about playing with fire, I'm like, this is why that song is not resonating with me, is because the deeper themes of what love and emotion and just being an adult in a healthy relationship, like, I need more meat to the subject matter. It has to be kind of at this level, or I'm just like, because I've been through too much. I just can't take the surface, like, puppy dog love type shit. I need some shit like this. Like, God damn it. Like, at least to me, when I hear this or when you hear it, do you not see the way that she looks at the man that she wants to be in a relationship with? That is a power and a beauty in the way that she looks at that dynamic and how that person makes her feel. Like, as a man, I don't know how you hear this and be like, well, why my girl don't look at me like this? Because that's how I'm feeling. Like, I want to be looked at like this, because that's the type of love and energy that, like, yo, niggas go out and fucking take over countries, get looked at like this by your bird. Niggas done sell chips just because birds looked at them like this. So this is why I'm like, God damn, it's a great fucking song.
Oh, hello. You're early. We weren't expecting you today, but since you're here, please, sit. Would you like a cup of tea? There you go. Now, we'll be a full house today, and many are unaware that you're joining. not to be alarmed. I'm sure it will be fine. However, the extroverts like to be entertained, and I was told you don't talk much. A question, if I may. What's a girl like you want in a place like this? You see, I've seen many come and go in my lifetime. Those that last have given up, made sacrifices to be here. Do you have the willingness to do the same? Better yet, what's the price that's worth your freedom?
What's the price that's worth your freedom? When there's no one left to lean on, sweetheart, listen, hold me on, the stars is
Food for thought, dear. Take it as you wish. The bravest of hearts can sometimes be the loneliest of souls. And pride comes with pain, so to be proud is a losing game. Are you the type to run or dance in the rain? Your mind is the most powerful tool. Never look back. Your destiny awaits.
Okay. Because of how the album opens up, I know we're going to have a lot of operatic things that are kind of added to the production of this project. But when I hear stuff like this is where I'm like, people are not making bodies of work. And that seems to be my issue, and why I seem to continue to grow a reverence for this album is because the more I hear it, the interludes, the production, the vocals, the concepts, this is a body of work that will stand the test of time. Some 13-year-old boy 20 years from now is like, I want to be a rapper, and stumbles across this as his first album. The boy's on a good path of what it's like to have to construct a body of work that can move people, but also can provide a message or allow you to speak about what you'd like to speak about, because that's for sure what we're going through right now. It's kind of like we're listening to a bunch of diary entries, but then she's also making social commentary on some of these songs. And granted, I might be in her diary, I don't know, but social commentary records to me are mostly outward records, like extroverted records, versus a lot of the subject matter for this project has been introverted or self-reflective in the things that we've heard. So that's why I'm like, as I hear this is just a piece of music that's in between songs, I'm like, God damn it, this motherfucker made a real body of work, because we just went from that last song to this one, and it's like, God damn, girl, you really making an album right now. What's this? Bobby Brown? What's that? That was New Edition? That's what this feel like. Like that Candy Rain era fucking shit. Or that Tevin Campbell. Can we talk?
Don't call me. I don't wanna speak. I got problems, but I'm not fucking weak. I'm so glad.
What is that Kendrick record? Bitch, you out of pocket. It's 2 a.m. You coming to what? Fuck, what is that song? I can't remember. This sounds like what Kendrick tried to make later. So like before this record, Kendrick made Don't Kill My Vibe. She then made Protect My Energy. And then Kendrick took them 2 songs and was like, check me out. Look what I got. Because that's what I feel from this type of song, but the production is not the same. But like more so the messaging and just kind of how it feels. I'm just like, these 2 songs feel like they're very similar to me in ways. I just, you know how I do, I gotta keep it honest. If I was curating this album, I'm for sure leaving Protect My Energy off. It just does not fit the flow of the album. But this is me listening to what, like song 7? So from the interlude at number 7 till now, that flow says that this record does not need to be on here. And from that flow currently, I'm just like, this is probably my least favorite record I've had to hear off of this project. It's still a good record, but I'm just like, what are we doing? I went from that really, really, really good love song into like a good operatic interlude into Protect My Energy. And I'm just like, sonically, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Still a good song. Still a good song. It's just not what I was expecting and not a song I'm just like, oh yeah, this is fire. Do I feel like it feels like other songs? Sure. But like, is it my joint? Definitely not. Definitely not.
Never make promises, nothing ain't promised at all. Oh, when we fight, we fall. Oh, when we fight, we fall. Never make promises, nothing ain't promised at all. Oh, when we promises, never make promises, when we promises at all. Never make promises, nothing ain't promised at all. Oh, when we make promises, never make. Oh, when we make promises, never make promises, nothing ain't promised at all. Never make promises, nothing ain't promised at all. Never make promises, nothing ain't promised at all. Never make promises, nothing ain't promised at all.
I have no idea. Messages make sense because you don't want to let nobody down. So never make promises because I might have to let somebody down when you make those promises versus just doing for a person. Like, saves you a lot of headache and a lot of heartache if you do have to break your word to somebody, especially if you really care about giving your word to people. But I don't understand the tone of like some of these interludes because they do sound very, very kitschy, very like Mary Poppins almost. Like I don't know why we've chosen this tone for these interludes. For some of them, that is.
Rose to be rose gold. I just demonstrate greatness they cannot show. No new friends can't be welcomed stand in my section. See that little zone there, that's a no-go. Tell me who you know, floating on the beat like this. You can't not respect it, I ain't asking you to like this. You can always trust, I'll give you something here to vibe with. Heads turn when I pull out looking stylish. Ain't your typical rapper, I ain't got my neck froze. Still your favorite artist, couldn't even step close. Heard they want my crown, but I ain't never stressed though. Cause to your career that would be detrimental. Come on.
See, this got a really good groove to it too. It's like it draws you in and like forces you to interact with it.
Get the help around me, yeah, I'm playing. Sure, I've been a bad breed, I'm my dad's seed. Eyes low, mad lean, blame it on the green. Got a wealth of knowledge, you should listen when I speak. I was probably the hardest kid in the class to teach. Come get on my level, come get on my level. From a young and true, I've been a different kind of rebel. Coming for it all, I'd be a fool if I just settle. The spirit guiding me won't see me dancing with the devil. Cause I... Get what I want when I want it. More time, I don't even want it, to be honest. To you, my life like a movie on steroids, but to me, it's just another day at the office. Put my mum on the cover of a GQ. You can't relate, cause that's something that G's do.
Come on.
True, I'm bobbing and weaving. No one likes a pussy, don't be in your feelings. 10 o'clock on the dot. Pull up and I knew something from the lot. I think I'm being low key when I'm stepping in, but I'm Lil Simz, I forgot. Tell them don't be on me looking for a win. Push me, I'ma go 6%, know what I'm saying? Don't get me irate, ain't no stopping God's plan. Everybody bleeds red, so I fear no man.
I don't got time. Somebody's waiting for me. Bye.
Okay, so we have a problem. We need to find 2 records. No, I'm typing. Nothing's coming up. Give me a second, folks. Man needs tracklist. I need the album tracklist. Fear no man. What are the songs on here, blood? Point and kill. Okay, so I've already done point and kill, so we can skip that one. Fear no man. I need the garden interlude and how did you get here? That sound like that one record from Old Girl. Let's talk about how it's loved and snuck into her heart. You're not supposed to be here. Yeah, I need this one. And then, what's the other joint? How did you get here? And then we can call this album rap because I don't want to get no comments on about, but that's not all the songs. It is all the songs. It's all them songs. I did all the bits. So that's there. That's there. That's there. Okay, cool. All right. So the Garden Interlude.
You see, Simbi, your decisions don't just affect you. Your first love often blinds you. To be loved is to be held. How many do you believe have felt your presence when needed the most? When in fear of the unknown, who do you call? Patience is a virtue. Trust your intuition, but get out of your head. Masking your emotions is a weakness. It's a kindness to let people in. Humble pie is often the hardest to swallow. Be your best friend and not your worst enemy. Feelings of being misunderstood are hard to fathom, but you were never brought here to fit in. All you give will be all you shall receive. Water your seeds. Give your garden the love it needs.
Who's writing these poetry interludes? Cause they killing it. Now this just sounds all ominous. Whoever that is just came in, cold. All right, that's 17. This is gonna be 18. How do we get here? God damn it, I don't know. I need answers. Oh, this is a good ass album. That's how we got here. She about to take him to church now. A Little Simz Kanye West executive produced album would be fucking mental.
How the hell did I get here? Sometimes I sit and I wonder. I'm the version of me I always imagined when I was younger. All the doubt I had thrown at me, all the time I invested. I sit and read my old lyric books like damn it must have been destined. Stuck to it, I improvised my way here, no rules. Back when it was serious, handing mixtapes out in my school. All I had was my brain and my hunger, had to use that as tools. Amount of people that told me no when I turned that into my fuel. Slacking in my schoolwork, didn't care much. Sisters are getting on to me, but trust me, this music thing is my prophecy. I didn't need to convince them cause they saw it all from just watching me. Now I got them on side, confidence rises, there ain't no stopping me. I'm unstoppable, got a strong head on my shoulders, and being good hearted don't cost it all. Times I thought I had lost it all when I ain't even have shit to my name. Studio runs on foot, trekking through the rain, made me
I don't know if you guys listen to Mac Miller, but fucking rest in peace one. But like if Mac was still alive, Mac Miller with the fucking Little Simz feature or vice versa, like, or Lil Simz on a Mac Miller produced record, like, fuck, man. Like, you know how many whack ass rappers I would trade back just to have quality musicians and artists like Mac Miller back? Like, a lot of you niggas is in trouble, cuz, just so I could get a feature. I'd trade at least 50 man just to get Mac Miller back, just so he could produce a record for Little Simz, because this would be magic.
Into what I became, all I wanted to be around was like-minded people on the same page, and I found that in space age. Back then we never had a penny, but it didn't matter to us because our soul was nourished. Shooting music videos in Chuck's garden with no budget. Came up with some real ones, all the talent we had to harvest. We didn't always see eye to eye, but they always had my back regardless. That was a pivotal time, breaks my heart it didn't work, but we tried. Still I had never aborted the mission. All that I've taken is all God has given. When Toller's talking to me, then I listen. Told me to follow my own intuition, go with the pace I set for myself. I don't need drums to follow the rhythm. Couldn't have planned this, it was just written. Many dreams I'm sitting on, I made up of the same stars that I wish upon. Times I thought that my prayers weren't getting answered, but boy was I wrong. All it took was me knowing I'm meant to be here. It's where I belong, it's where I belong, yeah. And sometimes I forget.
It sounds like a confessional, but it also, like, when she drops the drums out, that's when it turns into a conversation and makes it more of a conversational style. But Jesus, yo, she's smoking this record.
But I have to think back and remind myself of the journey. It's been a beautiful one. Sometimes I sit and I wonder, I'm the version of me I always imagined when I was younger. All the albums I studied, learned about flow and cadence. I sit and listen to my old shit, like damn, all it took was patience. Story over the glory, other paths that weren't for me. Wasn't much of an academic or road invested or sporty. Made the most of all I was blessed with the tools in my inventory. Things the teachers don't teach you, and now the student might lead you. If you want to leave the class and you're free to, everything here's subjective. If you stand where we're standing, you might understand the perspective. How the hell did you get far? You ain't getting no head start. All decisions we made is based on our circumstance we hope to surpass. It took most of our lifetime to wake up, smell the roses, realize that the world is ours. Us and them, but we worlds apart. Nothing in life comes easy, and you work twice as hard cause you black. Used to think mom exaggerated till the world showed me it's fact. Still it's mine for the taking. Lock the doors and we breaking. Still got love for them non-believers, they're the ones that said we won't make it. Everything you want is out there waiting for you to take it. The key is to have faith in your dreams and never stop chasing, and you'll make it, trust.
How did you get?
All it was perseverance, pushing, never giving up. They built them walls so high up and we tore them down. They told us no, we said yes, it's okay. Some get it, some don't.
It didn't take you long to get here,
but we keep pushing on.
How did you believe you would get here?
And in times of doubt,
you didn't sell your soul, but you held on.
Always.
It didn't take you long to get here.
And here we are. It's a story of never ending. It's been a long road. Feel good, don't it? Yeah.
It didn't take you long to
tell your kids to play this.
How did you believe you would get here?
Simz.
All right, I know that's not the end. We got one more, but that's like such a beautifully written song. This is like, as I'm listening to it, I'm like, yo, as a father, like if I was a call, I want to put my kid down with like a couple of female rappers. I'm sliding this in there, like say I'm picking like a 5 batch. So Miseducation, this joint, really anything from Erykah Badu. Tierra Whack's little it's 10 songs EP, but like that EP that she did where it was like rapping, then it was like R&B on the other side. That's a really good one. But just especially this one, like it's really rich with messaging that I think young black women need to hear, or just even young black men. Like even if I was to like teach my son that like, yo, your competition is not just male rappers but also female rappers, this would be an album I would give them to be like, look at what your competition can do, because there's male rappers that can't even make these type of albums. This is why a Kendrick Lamar is so special in modern times, is Who else is making an album like that? J. Cole. That's two men. That's two people. And J. Cole doesn't even make the same type of, we'll say, pro-black messaging in his music, despite having very pro-black messaging as well. So this is why I'm just like, the quality of craftsmanship in these records is just elite level work. Fire. That's a fire joint. But I believe this is it for us right here. I think the group is called Soulquarians. Do you know who the Soulquarians are? If that's the name of them, she would fit in perfectly with that group. Like, let her get some roots production, a little flow tree on the hook. This girl is smoke a verse. We got classics for days.
I can see your tears, so misunderstood, you're misunderstood.
I don't wanna be up and down for days, laying in my misery, hoping I'll be saved. Stuck in my ways, stubborn, I know it can't be changed. Living in isolation, attention I never crave. There go Lil Simbi from around the way. She wanted the credibility, never cared for fame. While the palette fades, release the colors of pain. It's a black and white world, still in the area grey. Looking back, was it all a waste of handshakes and how we used and what you been up to? And will you be home soon? And when are you dropping again? Sussing me out, secretly hoping I'm done with the pen. No receipts, can't return the gift I was sent. Everything I touch is felt with the purest intent. Conversations with you is causing resentment. Hard to accept the realness she's with, and I'm done up to. And will you be home? Was it all a waste? And it's a black and white world, still in the area grey. Looking back, was it all a waste of handshakes and how we used and what you been up to? And will you be home soon? And when are you dropping again? Sussing me out, secretly hoping I'm done with the pen. No receipts, can't return the gift I was sent. Everything I touch is felt with the purest intent. Conversations with you is causing resentment. Hard to accept the realness, she said. I've been loving you freely. Back when you was broke, handing out them CDs. Tried to fall in love when you cut cause you need me. I told you give it up and you never believe me. Your obsession with me has been your Achilles heel. Feelings equals weakness and that's why you bury yours. Understand you were just a vessel for the Lord. Lying hard, don't you feel these blessings in your pores?
Don't stop. I can feel your pain. I can see your tears, so misunderstood, you're misunderstood.
Whoever's singing these vocals, fire.
Don't stop.
Little misleading, misguided, misunderstood, misjudged. Little mistaken, heartbroken, that's basic mistrust. For many days and for many nights, I just couldn't fathom all the fake stuff. Eyes wide open to fake love, cause no one's checking for you when you got it bad and you're in the worst, lowest place, still can never crash. Strong women bounce back and secure bags. Know what's in my DNA to only be great. Niggas trying hard to get the juice and them lemonade. The right words for a living and still can't communicate. Honesty is in my bones, I can't do the fake. Life's too short and I've seen too many tears. I've come too far for me to be consumed by my fears. Can't believe the space I'm in with my older sister. I left the global empire and now she thinks I dissed her. It weren't now, I just needed to explore shit on my own.
Is that the record label or what's the global empire? Somebody's got to explain that one to me.
Global empire and now she thinks I dissed her. It weren't now, I just needed to explore shit on my own. I just needed to figure out, I probably let my anger get the best of me. When it comes to family, see now you testing me. You want my everything until there's nothing left of me. I just wanted you to call me saying, hey sis, how's your day been? How's your love life? Who you dating? Oh, he fucked up, yo, I had the same thing. But there's a bigger picture, God is painting. It's hard mixing family and business. I really wanted it to work and God is my witness.
So misunderstood, you're misunderstood. Don't stop. I can feel your pain. I can see your tears, so misunderstood, you're misunderstood.
Fire album. Jesus. This is good music. This is good music. Like quality music every fucking song. If I had to have a skip, it for sure be the joint where it's, don't kill. It's essentially the song is like "Don't Kill My Vibe" or "Positive Vibes" or something like that. I can't remember the name of the song. Oh, "Protecting My Energy." That's what it's called. I did not vibe that much with that record, but every other song, quality, top tier music. I am happy I've actually gotten through this and had the chance to kind of sit through it as a piece of like a body of work from when I picked it up on this video to the end, because hearing it in that fashion for sure, I guess, reinforces or cements some of the themes that are coming through the music. Excuse me. So that's why I'm kind of happy I made the decision, and now we can kind of sit through these, and then hey, YouTube copyright. We'll see what it does to us if we can get it through. But thank you guys very much for joining me. I truly do appreciate anybody that sits through this. This was an amazing album. I believe this is how we're going to start doing any of the album reviews that we're doing over here. So I'm going to double back, and I'm going to do the Boy in the Corner album properly, because I'm like, I might need to sit with it like I sat with this one, because this is just like already my type of music, so it's for sure just gonna speak to me in pieces. But like Boy in the Corner is so early grime, and I'm just like, I don't know, but I don't know. So I think it might be better to be able to hear it as a body of work instead of in its segments or individual pieces. So that's what we're gonna start doing moving forward. But yeah, this is the end of this video. Please get in the comments. Thank you for your time. I'll see you on the next one. Please hit that like, subscribe, Patreon, and all that. And I'm out of here. Peace.